What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a code that can be a real headache for Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler owners. P0500. The vehicle speed sensor malfunction. If your check engine light is on, your speedometer is acting up or just sitting at 0, and your transmission is shifting weirdly, this code is likely the culprit. So, grab your tools, and let's get this sorted out. First, let's understand what P0500 actually means. In simple terms, your vehicle's main computer, the powertrain control module or PCM, isn't getting a reliable speed signal. This signal is crucial for a lot of things, telling you how fast you're going, controlling automatic transmission shift points, managing the anti-lock brake system, and even cruise control. When that signal is gone, things start to go haywire. So, where does this signal come from? On many older Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler vehicles, especially rear-wheel drive models like the Ram 1500, Dakota, or even some Cherokees and Grand Cherokees, you'll find a dedicated vehicle speed sensor, or VSS. This sensor is typically located on the tail shaft of the transmission or on the transfer case if you have a four-wheel drive model. Its job is to count the rotations of the output shaft and send that information to the PCM. However, on most newer vehicles, things have changed. Automakers started phasing out the dedicated VSS. Instead, the vehicle now uses the wheel speed sensors from the ABS system to determine how fast you're going. The ABS module collects the speed data from each wheel, calculates an average vehicle speed, and then sends that information over the vehicle's data network, called the CAN bus, to the PCM and the instrument cluster. This is common on modern vehicles like the Charger, Challenger, and newer Jeeps. So, the first step in our diagnosis is figuring out which system your vehicle has. A quick search online for your specific year, make and model will usually tell you if you have a transmission-mounted VSS or if you rely on the ABS wheel speed sensors. Let's start with the older style, the transmission-mounted VSS. The most common cause of failure is simply the sensor itself going bad. They're electronic components living in a harsh environment, and they don't last forever. Another frequent issue is the wiring. The connector at the sensor can get corroded, filled with dirt, or the wires can get frayed or damaged from road debris. To diagnose this, the best tool you can have is a scan tool that can read live data. Plug it in, go to the PCM data stream, and look for vehicle speed or with the key on and the engine off. It should read 0. Now, safely raise the drive wheels off the ground, put the vehicle in drive, and let the wheels spin slowly. You should see the speed reading on your scanner climb. If it stays at 0, you've confirmed the PCM is not getting a signal. Now, let's check the sensor itself. Unplug the connector and inspect it for any green crusties which indicate corrosion, or any bent or broken pins. Check the wiring harness for any obvious damage. If it all looks good, you can test the sensor. Most of these are 3-wire sensors: a power wire, a ground wire, and a signal wire. With the key on, you can use a multimeter to check for voltage on the power wire and a good ground on the ground wire. If power and ground are present, the problem is likely the sensor itself. Replacing it is usually straightforward. It's often held in by a single bolt. Just unbolt the old one, pop the new one in, plug it in, and you should be good to go. Now, what if you have a newer vehicle that uses the ABS wheel speed sensors? The P0500 code here is a little different. It usually means the PCM isn't receiving the speed message from the ABS module. This is often accompanied by an ABS light and other ABS-related codes, like C codes for a specific wheel speed sensor. Your diagnostic approach here is a bit different. Again, a good scan tool is your best friend. First, go into the ABS module's live data. You should be able to see the individual speed readings from all 4-wheel sensors. As you drive the car slowly, all 4 should read roughly the same speed. If one of them is reading 0 or is erratic while the others are fine, you've found your problem: a bad wheel speed sensor, or an issue with its wiring or the tone ring it reads from. If all 4 wheel speed sensors are reporting correctly to the ABS module, but you still have a P0500 code in the PCM, then the problem lies in the communication between the two modules. This could be a software glitch, a problem with the ABS module itself, or a break in the CAN bus wiring that connects the modules. Diagnosing CAN bus issues can be tricky and often requires more advanced tools like an S. So if you've confirmed the wheel sensors are good, it might be time to consult a professional. However, always start by checking all the fuses related to the ABS and PCM systems. Sometimes, a simple blown fuse can disrupt communication. So, to recap, 4 P0500. First, identify if your vehicle uses a transmission-mounted VSS or ABS wheel speed sensors. If it's a VSS, check live data, inspect the wiring and connector, and test for power and ground before replacing the sensor. If your vehicle uses the ABS system, check for ABS codes. Look at the live data for all 4 wheel sensors, and pinpoint the faulty corner. If the wheel sensors are good, the problem is likely in the communication network. Fixing this code is super important. It's not just about your speedometer. It's about your transmission health and overall vehicle safety. Ignoring it can lead to poor fuel economy, harsh shifting, and potential damage to your transmission over time. I hope this guide helps you track down and fix that annoying P0500 code. If it did, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to see more diagnostic videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below if you've battled this code before and what the fix was on your vehicle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.